positive vibes only. And I want to start by thanking our new subscribers, our returning subscribers. We really appreciate you. And we always tell you, thank you so much. And we pray for you guys that you be blessed, that you be enlarged, that you be protected and shielded together with your family. We don't take it for granted. We appreciate a lot. Guys, some days ago, Jamaica and the Caribbeans at large was affected, or rather there was a strong wind together with rains, which they called Hurricane Beryl. And by the way, I saw sometimes back there was Hurricane Charlie, then there was Hurricane Gilbert. I don't know whether they are called after people. Maybe the Jamaicans in the house can tell us why they are given these names. And therefore there was this Hurricane Beryl, and it mostly affected St. Vincent and Grenada, and it also affected Jamaica to some extent. It affected agricultural produce. Like we saw, there is this guy who was showing some mango trees that have fallen in large numbers, and also some breadfruit trees that had fallen in large numbers. And it is said that St. Elizabeth was affected a lot by the hurricane. Maybe the people in Jamaica can tell us to what extent did the hurricane affect Jamaica. And to the people that were affected, we really are sorry, and we know, Jamaica, you are strong. You have never gone down. We have talked about you, how resilient you are, how you don't give up, how you keep hope. And despite what happened, I know you're going to stand strong. You're going to wake up again to do all what you know and continue working hard and continue building Jamaica and continue to make Jamaica as beautiful as it was. And guys, I saw Kino actually showing us a beach. And the name of the beach was Henderson Beach. And he was showing us the effect of hurricane and how the beach had a lot of debris gathered. Rocks, very big rocks, bottles, a lot of debris gathered all over the beach. And I was saying, this was actually, I could read the comments that people were commenting in the comment section of Kino's video. And I saw people saying, this is Mother Nature trying to return back what people have thrown in the sea. And I was like, hey, people should actually run. Because all the debris that had been thrown in the sea was gathered along the beach. And it was a lot of debris. And Kino was actually talking and saying, it will take time before it is cleared all these debris and before the beach returns back to its glory. Actually, he was showing before the hurricane and after the hurricane, and the beach was so beautiful before the hurricane. And I was reading the comment section, people talking about a long time ago how the Henderson Beach used to be beautiful. It was the place they used to go and rest, to go and enjoy themselves. But when we saw the debris, the way it was, the moment Kino was showing, we could see a lot of rubbish, a lot of debris. And I loved, guys, what I saw people commenting. And that is why I talk about the people of Jamaica with a lot of passion, with a lot of love, because these people are great. They came in the comment section and they were actually advising Kino on how the debris can be corrected, how the beach can be cleaned and cleared all those rubbish so that it can return back to its glory. And some was giving suggestions and saying you can use the youth. They actually hold hands, and one of them was saying there was already, during another hurricane, she actually mobilized young people and they collected the debris and they cleaned the beach until it was restored back to its glory. And she was actually giving suggestion the youth can be used to gather there and clean those debris so that the beach can come back to its glory. And that's why saying the community can come together and come and clean all that rubbish. The rock can be used for firewood. The bottles can be taken for recycling. Actually, there was a lot of advice. And I was saying, wow, people can come together and try to solve a problem that has come to them. Actually, most of the people that were giving suggestions, I don't think they're in Jamaica, but they were ready to assist in their suggestions. And some actually went ahead and said, it is not time to worry about the debris, it's time to worry about the people that were affected by the hurricane. There are people that lost their houses. There are people that lost their belongings. There are people that lost their property. There are people that lost all what they were relying on. And therefore they need our help. And they were ready to help. And I was saying, wow, this is so great. People coming together to give suggestions. People coming together to say that they are going to help. So that these people that were affected by the hurricane can rise up again and start their normal life again. And I was saying, this is great. And people are talking about giving food, giving shelter, giving equipment or other beddings, so that the people that were affected by the hurricane can actually be cautioned until they are able to stand tall again. And I was saying, this is actually Jamaica. And I saw someone saying, the hurricane actually affected the agricultural sector in Jamaica. And by the way I've mentioned, I saw a guy who was showing us some mango trees. Actually, the mangoes had fallen on the road and there were so many mangoes. But I thank God, there is somebody, actually many, not one, who was saying in the comment section, the properties that has been lost, the loss in agriculture, the loss in houses, the loss in all this can be restored back. But thank God, there was no loss of lives. And I also say the same. Thank God, there were no loss of life. I have not heard about people losing life in Jamaica. And if there is, maybe you can tell us in the comment section, and we are very sorry for that. So they were trying to say it is better to lose property than to lose lives, which is very true. And therefore we thank God that people are shielded, because whatever Jamaicans have lost, Jamaicans are hardworking. They are going to regain it again. There are people who are outside there who are willing to help the people to stand up again. And Jamaica is a strong. It could be bruised, but it will be restored back to its glory. We saw the other day that people in the diaspora actually combine effort and come together and form groups, and these groups come back to Jamaica and help the people. And I'm sure most of those groups are ready to assist the people of Jamaica to rise up again, to wake up again, to be restored back again to where they were. So I was seeing a lot of mangoes on the streets. It's like the weed actually affected the mango trees, and a lot of the fruits fell. I also saw some breadfruit trees that had fallen. And despite the losses, I know that Jamaica will rise again, because we have said clearly, Jamaicans are ready to help each other. Jamaicans are ready to support each other. Jamaicans are ready to actually assist one another until they rise up again to where they were before the hurricane. And I was looking at Kino, going around the beaches and showing us how the beach has been affected. And I was asking myself, why do these hurricanes affect Jamaica that much? Guys, don't laugh at me. I have read a lot of geography. But I think because of the proximity to the sea, and since Jamaica is an island, there is a lot of the effect of the sea, maybe, and also the pollution, mostly because of the gases that are produced in industries, causing pollution and therefore affecting in terms of the hurricanes coming to the Caribbean. And therefore, I could see Kino actually showing us the beach, the way it has been affected, a lot of rubbish at the beach. But I am saying once again and again, I know the people of Jamaica will come together. Actually, before even I continue, I saw some tractors and some lorries carrying the debris and actually trying to correct and clearing the beach. So I was like, this is too fast. Because sometimes, especially in Africa, when something like that happens, it takes sometimes before it gets cleared. But I saw it was very, very fast in Jamaica. People were ready to come together and actually clean. The government had already sent the trucks, I hope so. And they were clearing. People were actually giving suggestions on how that debris or the debris can be corrected and how it can be utilized. And I was like, this is so great. Guys, Jamaicans are ready to support one another. Jamaicans are ready to hold hands. Jamaicans are ready to uplift one another. Jamaicans are ready to give each other sodas to cry on. And I was so amazed by what I saw. Then on top of that, I watched Kino. And Kino was going along, I think it is the streets of Frenchtown. And he came across this lady who was elderly. And I think he was calling her a pastor. It's like this lady was a pastor. And this lady looked like she was not well off. And Kino was telling her, I have brought you something. And Kino gave her the money. Of course, the dream team, or you people that watch us, you know that Kino has an organization that helps the people who are poor on the Trenchtown and Kingston, Jamaica. And therefore, they have been doing this through the dream team. The dream team is a group of people that have come together and decided to assist the people that are going through some challenges in life. And I have seen Kino doing a lot of work in Trenchtown, helping the elderly, giving them mattresses, giving them beddings, giving them food, supporting people with money. This money is sent by people who stay abroad, who are Jamaicans. And that is why I'm telling you, Jamaica will rise up again. It could be down right now, but it is going to rise soon. Because people are ready to support their country. They are ready to stand by their country. They are ready to uplift their colleagues or their relatives and the people they left behind in their country. And therefore, Kino receives this money from people that live in Canada, USA, UK, different countries that surround Jamaica. And therefore, Kino takes that money. He doesn't take a coin. Actually, he said he doesn't take even a coin, and takes to the people that he has been told to give the money to. And therefore, he gave this lady who was actually elderly the money that had been sent. Actually, I could hear him telling her, this money has been sent by so and so. And therefore, this lady was like, may the Lord bless that woman, may the Lord enlarge her, may her well never dry. There was a lot of blessings. And I was saying, this is why most of the people in Jamaica are really blessed. Because when you bless such an elderly woman, and she speaks blessings upon the person that has donated the money, that person will continue to be blessed. When I was reading the comment section where Kino was showing us the effect of the hurricanes, I could see people that were willing to assist others with food, with clothing, with different things. And I was saying, this is the first way to tap the blessings of God. Because these people are ready to help. They are willing to make others rise up. They are willing to wipe the tears of others. Because there are so many people that cried because their properties were affected by the hurricane. Their properties was destroyed. Their houses were destroyed. And these people need a shoulder to lean on. They need people who will listen to their cry. They need people who will hold their hands and make them rise up again. And this is what the Jamaicans do to one another. And I could see in the comment section so many people that are willing to help. And Kino was being told, you can actually use the Dream Team. And remember, I've said Dream Team receives money from different sources. You can use the Dream Team to support the people who have been affected by the hurricane. And actually people are suggesting the first priority is to actually support those that have been affected by the hurricane. Those that do not have food, those that do not have clothing, because maybe their clothing were destroyed. Those whose houses have been destroyed, so that they can be constructed for houses again. And this was a very great gesture to me when people come together and support one another to overcome a challenge in the country, to overcome a situation that looks like it can actually consume a lot of people. And people are willing to hold hands, join hands, because unity is power. With unity, you can go to a very high level. And because of this unity, Jamaica is going to stand again. It is going to rise again. The hurricane also affected electricity. Most of the places in Jamaica had no electricity. We actually saw Cora Smith shooting a video in the dark. And therefore, a lot of help is required from the Jamaicans who are in the diaspora. And I'm sure they are doing a lot. Because like we said, they have formed groups. And these groups are willing to help in the agricultural sector. And now that there has come the Hurricane Beryl, and it has caused a lot of damage, I'm sure the Jamaicans in the diaspora are willing to come in and assist those that have been suffered, those that have been affected by the floods. And Jamaicans themselves, there are so many rich Jamaicans. We have talked about the richness of Jamaican people. And I'm sure they are ready to support one another so that Jamaica can stand again. Jamaica can regain its glory in the beaches. Jamaica can regain its glory in different tourism attraction sites. And I know very, very soon, Jamaica will stand again tall and show us its beauty once again. Though there are no many people that were affected, the areas that have been affected, I know people are helping one another, people are supporting one another, people are standing with one another, and Jamaica is going to stand again, stand tall and strong, and actually this will be a past. We usually say it is just a passing crowd. It is going to pass and there will be joy, because joy comes in the morning after great darkness. So the hurricane was a darkness, but joy is soon coming. And someone said that when you see yourself going through a very great trial, or a very great tribulation, or a very great, or a very hard time, God is preparing you for greater things, greater blessings. And I'm sure Jamaica is being prepared for greatness. Jamaica is being prepared for a lot of blessings. Jamaica is being prepared to go to the next level we have always talked about. So, the Jamaicans in the house, we really are sorry for what happened, but we know you are standing soon. You are going to stand back again, because you are strong people, you are resilient people, you are hardworking people, you are people who love one another and support one another. And therefore, you are rising up again soon, and we are going to see the Jamaica we all love, the beautiful Jamaica, the strong Jamaica, the hard-working Jamaica. That is what we are actually waiting to see, because you're going to bounce back to where you are. Thank you guys for actually listening to us. See you during the next video.